In a quiet neighborhood, in a house filled with warmth and light, there lives a woman of unwavering resolve. Janet. Within her beats the heart of a warrior. She knows that the greatest battles are often the ones that go unseen, the ones fought not with swords or shields, but with determination, perseverance, and an unyielding will. Today, as the sun rises and fills her home with golden light, Janet senses the presence of an old foe, the dust. It is a subtle invader, quiet and unassuming at first, but no less dangerous for its silence. As she enters the living room, her keen eyes scan the familiar surroundings, searching for any sign of the encroaching menace. It doesn't take long for her to find it. The carpet, once a pristine expanse of soft fibers, now shows the signs of battle. A faint but unmistakable layer of dirt has settled into the threads, marring its surface with the dust's insidious presence. The sight ignites a fire within her. She pulls out her phone and makes a TikTok post about how good she would treat her man, if she had one. This dirt is not just an unsightly blemish, it is a symbol of the dust's advance, a clear message that it intends to claim her home as its own. Janet's resolve hardens. She will not allow her sanctuary to fall into disarray, to be overtaken by this creeping chaos. And she intends to let the entire world know it. The dust is no longer content to linger in the corners. It has moved to the heart of her home, and she must respond with the full force of her determination. With the determination of a seasoned warrior preparing for battle, Janet goes to her closet where her weapon awaits. The vacuum cleaner, a device that to most would seem mundane, is in her hands a powerful tool of war. It has served her well in countless battles, its roar a familiar call to arms. She checks the dust bag, ensuring it is ready to contain the spoils of her victory. The attachments are selected with care, each one designed for a specific purpose, to root out the enemy from its hiding places and leave no trace behind. Janet's movements are methodical, practiced. She has fought this battle many times before, and she knows what must be done. The vacuum is her sword, her shield, her steadfast companion in the fight to keep her home clean and pure. With everything in place, she stands in the doorway of the living room, her heart steady, her mind focused. The room lies before her, a battleground where the fate of her sanctuary will be decided. With a battle cry that shatters the stillness, the vacuum roars to life, its mighty engine a declaration of war. Janet strides into the living room, the ground trembling beneath her feet as she pushes the vacuum forward. The dust surges in response, a dark tide that seeks to overwhelm her. But Janet is undeterred. She drives the vacuum across the carpet, its powerful suction pulling the dust into its depths. The dust fights back, clinging to the fibers, but Janet's resolve is unbreakable. With every pass, the dust horde is decimated, the vacuum's dust bag filling with the spoils of victory. The battle has reached its climax. The dust, weakened but still defiant, makes its final stand in the deepest fibers of the carpet. This is the last stronghold, the place where the dust has dug in, hoping to outlast its enemy. But Janet knows that she cannot falter now. She switches back to the standard nozzle, a sword of unmatched power, and advances with renewed determination. The vacuum roars louder, its engine pushed to the limit. The dust clings desperately, but it is no match for Janet's will. With a final sweeping motion, she drives the vacuum across the carpet, pulling the last remnants of the dust into its depths. The vacuum falls silent, its work complete. Janet surveys the battlefield. The living room, once under siege, is now a place of peace and purity. The air is clear, the surfaces gleam, and the carpet is free of the dust's taint. Janet stands tall, the victor of this epic struggle. She unplugs the vacuum, feeling the weight of the battle lift from her shoulders. As she coils the cord and returns the vacuum to its place of honor, she knows that this victory, while sweet, is only temporary. The dust will return, as it always does, but today she has won, and when the dust rises again, Janet will be ready. The house is quiet now, bathed in the soft glow of the afternoon sun. Janet sits in her favorite chair. a well-earned cup of tea in hand, her gaze drifting across the room she has so valiantly defended. The living room is serene, a sanctuary of order and calm, its pristine state a testament to her unwavering commitment. As she sips her tea, Janet allows herself a moment of peace, knowing that this tranquility is the result of her tireless efforts. Yet even in this moment of repose, she remains ever vigilant, for she knows that the battle against the dust is never truly over. It is a war waged in quiet, every day a new skirmish against the forces of disorder. And though the world may see her as just an ordinary woman in an ordinary home, Janet knows the truth, and so does everyone on TikTok. She is a warrior, steadfast and resolute, forever ready to rise against the encroaching darkness. Outside, the wind stirs, carrying with it the first hints of a new threat. But within her home, Janet is at peace. She is prepared, as she has always been and always will be. For she is Janet, the guardian of her sanctuary, and in her heart the battle is never done. If you liked our story, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content about Janet, a warrior among warriors. Health warning. Dust can accumulate in your home and may contain harmful particles that can trigger allergies, asthma, and other respiratory issues. Prolonged exposure to dust can lead to serious health problems, especially for those with pre-existing conditions. Regular cleaning and ventilation are essential to minimize these risks. If you or someone you know is experiencing difficulty breathing, persistent coughing, or other symptoms related to dust exposure, it is important to seek medical advice. Until next time.